It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at DJI. Get yourself your own drone by going over to geekazine.com/DJI. Jeffrey Powers here. I welcome you to the Day in Tech History, a full rundown of technology history 7 days a week. Subscribe to the show via iTunes, Stitcher, or download right from dayintechhistory.com. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. July 21st, 1925 is where we're going to start today. A Tennessee jury finds a high school teacher, John Scopes, guilty of teaching evolution in violation of Tennessee's Butler Act. He's fined $100. It would later be overturned by the Tennessee Supreme Court on the technicality that the judge had set the fine rather than the jury. 1948, the University of Manchester's small-scale experimental machine, SSEM, also known as Baby, runs the first program. 1955, Ian Donald makes his first investigation of the use of ultrasound in medical diagnosis. 1969, the electronic video recorder, or EVR, home video system is first demonstrated to the public. 1975, Xerox withdraws from the computer market after having lost about $264 million in 5 years. Their Palo Alto Research Center has been on the forefront of computer development, developing the initial plans for Ethernet network connectors and the Xerox Alto, a graphical user interface whose attributes found popularity in Apple's computers. 1980, Jack Sams of IBM's personal computer team first contacts Microsoft asking to talk about personal computers. 1981, Digital Research's Gary Kildall tells IBM that its PC-DOS software infringes on the copyright filed for his CP/M operating system. He will not sue IBM if IBM sells CP/M on the IBM PC in addition to PC-DOS. 1984, a factory robot crushes a worker against a safety bar in the first ever robot-related death in the United States. 1989, case of Apple versus Microsoft, U.S. Federal District Judge William Schwartzer tentatively rules that most visual features of Windows 2.03 were covered by a 1985 license agreement between Microsoft and Apple. Also in 1989, Zenith Data Systems introduces the Mini Sport portable computer, featured a 720 kilobit 2-inch disk drive, 1 megabyte of RAM, backlit LCD display, and cost $1,999 or $2,799 with 2 megabytes of RAM and an optional 3.5-inch disk drive. And that was also another $299. If you wanted an internal 1200 baud per second modem, the price of that was another $199. 1993, Federal Trade Commission votes a second time on whether to charge Microsoft with unfair trade practices. The vote was a tie, 2-2. 1994, the Pentagon reveals that for the past 7 months, hackers have been entering classified systems that control critical functions such as nuclear weapons and the movement of troops and ships to steal, alter, and erase records. 1997, Motorola Computer Group begins shipping the Motorola StarMax 5000 series of Macintosh computers, $1,999 to $3,399. 1998, Next Generation Online reports that the UK game developer GameTech shuttered its West Coast office and closed operations. And in 1999, Apple's Blueberry iBook is introduced. It featured a 12.1-inch active matrix screen, 300 MHz PowerPC G3 processor, built-in CD-ROM, and 3.2 gigabyte hard drive for $1,599. You will also be able to get it in Tangerine by September. Apple also introduced the QuickTime TV, or QTV service, geared towards providing a high-resolution audio-video programming experience over the internet. And now this word from our friends over at DJI Technologies. Summertime, summertime. What to do during the summer? Well, let's go fly a drone. The Phantom 3 is now available for all your summer flying fun.
In both professional and advanced models, the Phantom is one of the most popular drones out there, and it can make you feel like a kid again, just like when you got your first RC car many years ago. With video up to 4K, you can have fun taking overhead shots, aerial footage in parks, by the lake, or just fly over your house a few times to see how many of the kids' toys ended up on the roof, or if your roof survived the winter. I encourage you to go over to geekazine.com/DJI so you can get free shipping on that DJI Phantom, and it supports the Day in Tech History, and I thank you very much for that. Go over there, geekazine.com/DJI, then go out to the park and have some fun. Geeky fun with DJI. Now let's get back into your Day in Tech History.
Back in at 2000, an international collaboration of scientists at the Department of Energy's Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory outside Chicago announces a first direct evidence of a subatomic particle called the tau neutrino. It's the third type of neutrino discovered by particle physicists. 2002, telecommunications giant WorldCom files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. 2003, Yahoo Small Business Services introduces Yahoo Site Builder. In 2004, the United Kingdom's High Court rules that the modified PlayStation 2 chips, called 1500 Messiah 2 mod chips, circumventing copy protection, violated Sony's intellectual property rights. Also in 2004, version 5.8.5 of the Perl programming language is released. 2005, at Microsoft Global Business Conference, or MGB, in Georgia, Microsoft announces the name of their upcoming operating system, which has been codenamed Longhorn, would become Vista. 2008, Yahoo expands their board to 11 members, adding Carl Icahn. Of course, he was the person that was trying to get... 2008, Yahoo expands their board to 11 members. One is Carl Icahn. Of course, this was because of the whole Microsoft Yahoo deal. Also in 2008, Facebook launches its new design, and Microsoft releases PowerPack 1 for Home Server Edition. 2009, Apple confirmed that a worker at a third-party manufacturing plant called Foxconn committed suicide because of missing an iPhone 4G prototype. Because of Sun Danyang's death, questions begin to arise on how these plants treat their employees overseas. Also in 2009, Microsoft announces that it will close Soapbox, a YouTube rival. The site would slowly close down until August 31st when it goes officially offline. Trent Reznor quits Twitter, and Facebook developer blog announces that the Facebook Connect system is now multilingual. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2015, JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.